Righto, bit of lunch I reckon. Old damper out here in the bush, haven't made one for a while. So it's about time we got back on and made one I reckon. Pretty simple, it's just a few cups of flour. That one there, one. I'll make only a smaller one today. Only going to put probably 2 cups in this one. This will be big enough just for myself. That one there. And then we get some butter into it. Just a good dollop of butter. I don't measure anything out really all that properly, but just a good dollop of butter seems to do the trick. Maybe a bit more. There we go. That'll do the butter. And then the idea of that is then now you've got to blend all this in. Got to get all that butter and mix it all in really well. I'll get that camp oven on in a minute and start heating that up while this sits after I've got it all made. The old damper feeding them, they're just great. Beautiful they are. Get your hands in there. Now I'll put a bit of sugar in it now first. Just a bit of a sweetener, don't mind a bit of sweetener. So just a teaspoon of sugar in this size one will be plenty. And then I'll make a bit of a fruit loaf out of it. So again, just a few sultanas, just a bit of a fruit loaf. There we go, that'll do. You can put whatever you want in these. But this is just what I've sort of made for all these years. And look, I learned to make damper way back as a young kid. In scouting days, you know, where we used to wrap our dampers around a stick and that sort of thing. And so it's pretty much the same mixture. The only thing I add this time is a few sultanas. Righto, that's nicely mixed up there. And then about half a cup of water. That'll do that. And then same with the milk. About half a cup of milk go into it. Oh, it's got a few frozen lumps in it. There we go, I'll keep a little bit of that just in case I need a bit more. Always able to add more rather than take it out. And then I'll just start off with a spoon just to mix this first bit up. Start it off with a spoon because it is pretty messy this first stage. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. Now it's just a bit sloppy, so I'm going to probably chuck just a dash more flour into it. As I say, it's easier to add than take it out. Put a bit on the hands and then get the hands into it. There we go. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. That's an absolutely beautiful mix. Good old damper. Hey? You can put cheese in it, put whatever you want in it. It's endless in our imagination, you know, and what you can put into a bit of a damper. Righto, that's going to be absolutely perfect size for me. I'm going to put some jam, some cream on a bit later on. So I'll just let him sit there. I'm going to get the camp oven, get that heated up, ready for this to go in. And then there's lunch. Yeah, let's chuck that right in there for the moment. Let that sit in there for a good 15 minutes or so, get it up to temperature. And I'll get the damper mix in there. And that'll be lunch. Beautiful. How's that for temp? Oh yeah, that's good. Righto, let's flatten the spot out here. Put him to one side for a minute. Let's get a few coals out here. Good coal base. Really good coal base. Righto, put the damper camp oven on that. There we go. Nice temperature, nice and hot. Now I've put a bit of tin foil on the bottom there. I've still got my trivet in there as well. Just going to grab my mix because I don't want it sitting on the bottom. That is just a beautiful mix. So I'm just going to flatten that out like so, about like that. Put him in there. And then what I like to do, I like to just grab myself a knife and just cut a little cross on the top there. You'll see what happens to it when it cooks. Works an absolute treat. So there we go. I'll get that lid back on. That will be cooked up in about 15-20. God, there's some heat in that fire. And a few coals on the lid. A few of these hot ones here. Look at that. I'll have to rebuild my fire in a minute. Here we go. Lunch, jam, cream, damper in the bush. Magnificent. Left it go for a bit longer this one. I'll actually run it over about 25 minutes. Let's have a look. Get all that dust off. Righto, moment of truth, here we go. Oh, have a look at that. That is so cooked. That is just absolutely beautiful. Now the best way to tell if a damper is ready or not is grab yourself a plain knife, just poke it in there, and as long as it comes out dry, not sticky, that is absolutely cooked perfect. As you can see, the cross there that I put in it, and now it splits open into 4 beautiful size pieces there, and ready for eating. So we'll take this now at the table, get some jam and cream on it. It's going to be fantastic. How good is that? Damper in the bush. Let's go. Now look at this. Oh, look at that. Absolutely fantastic. Just cooked beautifully. Nicely on the bottom there too. Absolutely magnificent. Righto, how good is this going to be? You see what I mean? The fork, the cross I put in it there, it spreads open nicely into 4 even pieces. Bust that open. Oh, look at that. Just look at that. Fantastic. Steaming away. Jam, cream. That's going to be magnificent. Good old bush damper. You can't go wrong feeding them. You just can't. Righto, here we go. Get some jam on that. Plenty of jam, cream. That one down there. Oh, get some jam on it. Oh, look at that. Put plenty on. Look at that. And here we go. Here's lunch. Oh my God. That is so good.